I'm going to tell you, sir. The first thing you understand is time doesn't work the way you think it is. You know, my oracle is on the other side. You're welcome to call. I shall now resume the Sutra. Part 6, Chapter 2. Chapter 6 on courtesans. Part 6 on courtesans. Chapters 2 on of living like a wife. When a courtesan is living as a wife with her lover, she should behave like a chaste woman, do everything to his satisfaction. Her duty in this respect, in short, is that she should give him pleasure, but should not become attached to him, though behaving if she were really attached. I see. Now, the following is the manner in which she should, in which she is to conduct herself, so as to accomplish the above-mentioned purpose. She should have a mother dependent on her. No one, one who should be represented as very harsh, who would look upon money as her chief object in life. In the event that there is no mother, then an old and confidential nurse should play the same role. The mother or nurse, on their part, should appear to be displeased with the lover and forcibly take her away from him. The woman herself should always show pretended anger, dejection, fear, and shame on this account, but should not disobey the mother or nurse at any time. Ragu, theater, drama. What you gonna do? She should make out to the mother or nurse that the man is suffering from bad health, and making this as a pretext to going to see him. She should go on that account. She is, moreover, to do the following things for the purpose of gaining the man's favor. These: sending a female attendant to bring the flowers used by him on the previous day, in order that she may use them herself as a mark of affection. Also asking for the mixture of betel nut and betel leaves that remained uneaten by him, expressing wonder at his knowledge of sensual intercourse, and at the several means of enjoyment used by him, learning from the 64 kinds of pleasure mentioned by Babrabia, continually practicing the ways of enjoyment as taught by him, and according to his liking, keeping his secrets, telling him her own desires and secrets, concealing her anger, never neglecting him on the on the bed when he turns his face towards her, touching any parts of his body according to his wish, kissing and embracing him when he is asleep, looking at him with apparent anxiety when he is wrapped in thought or thinking of some other subject than herself, showing neither complete shamelessness nor excessive bashfulness when he meets her or sees her standing on the terrace of her house from the public road. I kind of have to do this, like, with a British accent to do it even close up, a straight face sometimes. Hating his enemies, loving those who are dear to him, showing a liking for that which he likes, being in high or low spirits according to the state that he's in himself, expressing a curiosity to see his wives, not continuing her anger for a long time, suspecting even the marks and wounds made by herself with the nails and teeth on his body to have been made by some other woman, keeping her love for him unexpressed by words, by showing it by deeds, signs, and hints, remaining silent when he is asleep, intoxicated, or sick, being very attentive when he describes his good actions, and reciting the method to praise and benefit, giving a witty reply to him if he is sufficiently attached to her, listening to all his stories except those that relate to her rivals, expressing feelings of dejection and sorrow if he sighs, yawns, or falls down, pronouncing the words "live long" when he sneezes, pretending you know she loves you. She always says good time. It's just how it is. Anyway. Pretending to be ill to have the desire of pregnancy when she feels dejected. Whoa. Abstaining from praising the good qualities of anybody else, and from censuring those who possess the same faults as her own man, weighing anything that may have misfortune, and condoling and lamenting with him over the same, wishing to accompany him if he happens to leave the country with himself, or if he is banished from it by the king, expressing a desire not to live after him, telling him that the whole I don't want to live without you, babe. I can't go on. Stella. Anyway. telling him that the whole object and desire of her life was to be united with him, offering previously promised sacrifice to the deity when he acquires wealth or has some desire fulfilled, or when he has recovered from from some illness or disease, putting on ornaments every day, not acting too freely with him, reciting his name and the name of his family in her songs, placing his hand on her loins, bosom and forehead, and falling asleep after feeling the pleasure of his touch. It's a pretty clear sign. I'm just saying. Sitting on his lap and falling asleep there, wishing to have a child by him. I really can't argue that one. That seems like, I don't know, a good reason to be, a really good reason to be in love with someone if you want to have a kid with them. I'm just saying. Or like, I don't know. I think I phrased that incorrectly, but like, seems like the right circumstances. I love you so much. I want to have a child with you. Seems legit. Desiring not to live longer than he does, abstaining from revealing his secrets to others, dissuading him from vows and fast by saying, "Let the sin fall upon me," keeping vows and fast along with him when it is impossible to change his mind on the subject, telling him that vows and fasts are difficult to be observed even by himself when she has any dispute with him about them, looking on her own wealth and his without any distinction, abstaining from going to public assemblies without him, and accompanying looking on your own wealth and theirs without any distinction. That's that sounds wonderful in theory. Like on the like basis that it's not um looking at them both as yours as opposed to looking at them both as ours. Which sometimes people can't really separate. It's it can be an uncomfortable distinction. Sometimes money inside a relationship can be a real issue. I'm just saying. It's it it's like the cause of a lot of relationship issues, as far as I know. It might be the cause of all of them, but it's definitely the cause of a lot of them. Abstaining from going to public assemblies without him, and accompanying him when he desires so to do so, taking delight in the things previously used by him, and in eating food that has left uneaten. I don't think that's where the "can I have a fry" comes from. I'm just saying. It could be. Sometimes at least a little bit actually is. But sometimes she just wants the fries, yo. I'm just saying. Benefiting his family, his disposition, his skill in the arts, his learning, his caste, his complexion, his native country, his friends, his good qualities, his age, his sweet temper, asking him to sing and do other such like things, if able to do them, going to him without paying any regard to fear, to cold, to heat, or to rain, saying that with regard to the next world that he should be her lover, that even there, adapting her taste, disposition, and action to his liking, abstaining from sorcery. What is it? You put sorcery in you and you say to abstain from it. That's silly. You put literal, actual invisibility spells in yourself in previous chapters, Kama Sutra. And now you're telling everyone to abstain from sorcery. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Disputing continually with her mother on the subject of going to him, and when forcibly taken by her mother to some other place, expressing a desire to die by taking poison, by starving to death, by stabbing herself with some weapon, or by hanging herself, and lastly, assuring the man of her constancy and by means of her agent, and receiving money herself, but abstaining from any dispute with her mother with regard to pecuniary matters. I don't want to go there with him. I'd rather die by poison, by starvation, by stabbing, by hanging, but not by sorcery. I shall not do myself in that way. Anyway. When the man sets out on a journey, she should make him swear that he will return quickly, and in his absence should put aside her vows of worshipping the deity, and should wear no ornament except those that are lucky. If the time fixed for his return has passed, she should endeavor to ascertain the real time of his return from omens, and from reports of the people, and from position of the planets, the moon, and stars. On occasion of amusements and auspicious dreams, she should say, let me be soon united with him, united to him. Moreover, she feels melancholy or sees any unauspicious omen, she should perform some rite to appease the deity. When the man does return home, she should worship the god Kama, the Indian Cupid, and offer oblations to other deities. Having caused a pot filled with water to be brought by her parents, she should perform the worship in honor of the crow who eats the offerings which we make to the manes of deceased relations. Manes is word for ghosts. After the first visit is over, she should ask her lover also to perform certain rites, and he will do so. He will do if he is sufficiently attached to her. Now, a man is said to be sufficiently attached to a woman when his love is disinterested, when he has the same object in view as his beloved one, when he is quite free from suspicions on her account, and when he is indifferent to money with regard to her. Such as the man of a courtesan living with a man like a wife, and set forth here for the sake of guidance with the rules of Dataka. What is not laid down here should be practiced according to the customs of the people, and of the nature of each individual man. There are also two verses on the subject as follows. The extent of the love of woman is not known, even to those who are the subject of their affection, on account of its subtlety, on account of avarice, and the natural intelligence of womankind. Women are hardly ever known in their true light, though they may love men or become indifferent towards them, may give them delight or banner them, or may extract from them all the wealth that they may possess. And that is Kama Sutra, Chapter 6, Part 2. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe.